Congestive heart failure causes and symptoms. Despite its name, congestive heart failure does not necessarily mean that the heart has stopped working. However, heart failure is a serious condition in which the heart does not pump blood around the body efficiently. The body relies on the pumping action of the heart to deliver nutrient and oxygen rich blood to each of its cells. When the cells do not receive adequate nourishment, the body cannot function properly. If the heart becomes weakened and cannot supply the cells with sufficient blood, the person will be tired and breathless. Everyday activities that used to be easy can become challenging. Heart failure is a serious condition and there is usually no cure. However, with the right treatment, people can still lead to enjoyable and productive life. According to the National Heart, Lung and Blood Institute, approximately 5.7 million people in the United States have heart failure. Heart failure can be systolic or diastolic, depending on whether it affects the heart's ability to contract or relax, respectively. Heart failure, heart attack, and cardiac arrest. Heart attack. A heart attack is damage to the heart muscle due to the blockage of a coronary artery, which supplies blood to the heart. The heart muscle sustains damage because blood is not getting to it, so it becomes starved of oxygen. Systolic heart failure. Systolic heart failure means that the heart muscle cannot pump blood around the body properly. It is not a heart attack. Cardiac arrest. A cardiac arrest is when the heart and blood circulation both stop and the person has no pulse. Causes. Any condition that damages the heart muscle can cause systolic heart failure. These conditions include coronary artery disease. The coronary arteries supply the heart muscle with blood. If this becomes blocked or narrowed, the flow of blood reduces and the heart does not receive the blood supply that it needs. Heart attack. A sudden blockage of the coronary arteries causes scarring in the heart's tissues and decreases how effectively it can pump. Non-ischemic cardiomyopathy. This disease involves weakness of the heart muscle due to causes other than blockages in the coronary arteries. Possible causes include genetic conditions, drug side effects, and infections. Conditions that overwork the heart. Examples include valve disease, hypertension or high blood pressure, diabetes, kidney disease, and heart abnormalities present at birth. The following are risk factors for congestive heart failure: type 2 diabetes, obesity, smoking, anemia, thyroid problems including hyperthyroidism and hypothyroidism, lupus, myocarditis, or the inflammation of the heart muscle, which usually occurs due to a virus and can lead to left-sided heart failure. Heart arrhythmias or abnormal heart rhythms. A fast heartbeat can weaken the heart, and a slow heartbeat can reduce blood flow, causing heart failure. Atrial fibrillation, an irregular and often rapid heartbeat. Hemochromatosis, a condition in which iron accumulates in the tissues. Amyloidosis, where one or more organ systems accumulate deposits of abnormal proteins. Symptoms. The following are possible symptoms of heart failure: congested lungs. Fluid builds up in the lungs and causes shortness of breath, even when a person is resting and particularly when they are lying down. It can also cause a hacking, dry cough. Fluid retention. Less blood reaches the kidneys, which can result in water retention. Water retention can cause swelling of the ankles, legs, and abdomen. It can also cause weight gain, fatigue, and dizziness. A reduction in the amount of blood reaching the organs of the body can cause feelings of weakness. A drop in blood flow to the brain can also cause dizziness and confusion. Irregular and rapid heartbeats. The heart might pump more quickly to try to counteract the lower volume of blood that it pumps out with each contraction. It may also activate stress receptors in the body to increase the release of stress hormones. Many other conditions can cause similar symptoms, so a person should see their doctor for an accurate diagnosis. People who have received a diagnosis of heart failure should monitor their symptoms carefully and report any sudden changes to their doctor immediately. Types. There are several different types of heart failure. It may affect just one side of the heart, the oxygenated or deoxygenated side, or both sides. Types of congestive heart failure include left-sided heart failure. Left-sided heart failure is the most common form of congestive heart failure. It usually develops as a result of coronary artery disease. The left side of the heart is responsible for pumping blood to the rest of the body. In people with left-sided heart failure, blood backs up into the lungs as the heart does not effectively pump it away. This issue can, in turn, cause shortness of breath and fluid buildup. Right-sided heart failure. The right side of the heart pumps blood to the lungs, where it collects oxygen. Right-sided heart failure typically follows left-sided heart failure. However, it can sometimes occur due to other conditions such as lung disease or pulmonary hypertension. Biventricular heart failure. If heart failure affects only the oxygenated side of the heart, it is called left heart failure. If it involves just the deoxygenated side, which pumps blood to the lungs, it is called right heart failure. In biventricular heart failure, there are problems with both sides of the heart. Biventricular heart failure can occur with cardiomyopathy. Diastolic heart failure. Diastolic heart failure occurs when the heart muscle is stiffer than usual but pumps normally. As the heart is stiff, it does not fill up with blood properly because it does not relax normally. Doctors refer to this as diastolic dysfunction. When the heart does not fill up with blood, this results in increased pressure inside the heart, which can cause a backup of fluid into the lungs. Systolic heart failure. Systolic dysfunction describes the heart's inability to pump efficiently after filling with blood. It often occurs if the heart becomes weak or enlarged, which can occur on either side of the heart. Prevention. Certain lifestyle changes can reduce the risk of heart failure or at least slow down its progression. This include giving up smoking if applicable, eating a healthful diet that includes plenty of fruits, vegetables, good quality fats, unrefined carbohydrates and whole grains, exercising regularly and staying physically active, maintaining a moderate body weight, avoiding drinking more alcohol than the national recommended limits, getting enough good quality sleep, reducing stress where possible, as mental stress can place a strain on the heart over time. In addition, people who already have heart failure should keep up to date with their vaccinations and have a yearly flu shot. Congestive heart failure affects millions of people in the United States. Doctors cannot always reverse the damage that it does to the heart, but treatments can provide symptom relief and improve a person's quality of life. Anyone who experiences symptoms of heart failure should see a doctor for a diagnosis.